you know.
I'm sure it's fine. Looks like a fucking shotgun shell.
Kinda does, yeah.
Why is the lion smoking a shotgun shell?
Don't worry about it, just push the button. Light switch.
Really? That's a light switch?
Sure.
Seems like a bit much.
Okay. Is it gonna yell at me because the lights are off? Yes. Oh yeah, right. Boy, I sure do love seeing the words that have been written by a cat just sitting on a keyboard.
Meow, meow, meow. Enough of that.
As Demas. You know, as you do. I remember nothing about what that means, so your guess is as good as mine. It's been fucking forever since I've done this room.
It's the most fucking over-designed light switch I've ever seen.
Yup.
Oh boy, there's 9 switches!
Nine switches. Hey. There's nobody in these.
I really think you should be focusing more on Pirates Cove. It's the only way to keep Foxy at bay.
God, remember nothing from here. Thanks. I could have sworn there was something like above. Maybe I'm misremembering. Oh, there we go. Oh man, totally know this password. It's just that. No. Oh yeah, it's the chairs. Alright. Bop. Alright, for green, ADGB. Nope. Hey, there we go.
You guys are
Adigaba.
sick and you have a disease in your brain.
Yay. Hello, Sai. Fancy. Oh, rip.
Failed.
Yay. We got
Good
it.
job.
How you doing, Mitty?
You take.
Also, for some reason, I don't know why, but my audio is quiet for this. This
I was you!
what?
Dark. Yeah.
I was you. SGDQNY.
Wait,
Super
that's
Games.
GQ?
Super Games Done Quick, New York. Got it. Yay.
Number games aren't like.
I love how that's what you did to remember.
It's only stupid if it doesn't work.
Correct. Anyways, what are these? Fucking... Yellow is 11.
Hourglass.
Red is 4. Okay. So yellow is 11, red is 4. Which is... You could just fucking count.
I haven't been at my computer this entire day, so we'll see how this goes.
What is that? Fucking 7?
Well,
Yeah, blue is 7. And then green is... What is that? 9?
yeah, that looks like 9.
And then yellow was 11. And then probably, like... I mean, let's just let it play out. 11, and then probably just 4 more, yeah? So 15? Yeah, it seems right. 15! Yay! We got it!
Gets us here.
What?
The hell did I miss that gets us here?
We've...
We're in the security room. We're playing Five Nights at Freddy's now.
I think Pokemon filled you in on pretty much everything before this point.
I can't wait for Curb to get jump scared.
Don't make jokes. Me be
what?
Me
I was
period.
you.
B.I. was will everything you know she's. I was you. Done. Anyways. Fucking red. Oh my god. TMJYUVGJ.
You're not gonna remember that.
I'm not. I've already forgotten.
Alright, go back. We'll get a screenshot.
Pretty sure that's not it. No. I know! Shut up! TMJYUVGJ. Nope. I got it.
Good job.
Thanks, Fi. I know. I remember this one being a lot worse. I did it wrong. Wait, what?
So proud of you.
Oh, right. No, not that. I did it wrong. What? Not what I meant to do. Oops. Cool. We got it still. I was you, will be me. Okay. If I remember correctly. Oh my god! Light. I might be thinking of a different room. I could have sworn this one was a lot more annoying than it actually is. Oh, I need to use the fucking... Alright. There we go. I was you, will be me. There we go. And then... There's the regular password. Triple sun.
Praise the sun.
And, if I remember correctly... She knows everything. Secrets. Got it memorized. Secrets. Give secret.
Secret folder.
I didn't even need to look them up. I just fucking remembered. Call me Sigma, because I got a memory like a steel trap. And that steel trap has so much rust, you have no idea.
Thought it was a trap you just stepped into.
Shit, you right.
Secrets?
Yeah, we should read those, shouldn't we? I suppose that's a fair time. Is any?
Yeah,
We've
we
got
need
a
to.
ton of secrets that we can look at, actually.
Yeah,
Alright,
golems.
let's go through them. The golem is an anthropomorphic creature from Jewish folklore. Golems are made from clay and will obey any orders given to them by their creator without question, although they tend to take instructions very literally. The golem is created by performing a holy ritual, then kneading the clay into the shape of a person, chanting a spell, and writing the Hebrew word emet, truth, on the golem's forehead. Erasing the E changes the word to met, which is Hebrew for death. Doing this deactivates the golem.
Oh yeah, here's Golem. This is our Golem.
Golem.
One of the golems found in the Nonary game facility. He is discovered lying on the maintenance table in the Golem Bay. His product ID is GTMCMGOLM. He asks to be referred to by the last bit, which is of course GOLM. Much to his surprise, this ends up being pronounced like Golem anyway. On a side note, GTMCMGOLM stands for Golem Type Male Cockney Model Number GOLM.
He is literally programmed with Cockney accent, yes. Side,
The Chinese room is a thought experiment developed by American philosopher John Searle to contest some of the ideas about artificial intelligence. The experiment itself is explained in more depth in the game, but the general idea behind it is to pose the question: do intelligent responses
What was it?
indicate actual understanding?
I can't have it right now.
Searle contests that a computer could be programmed to respond intelligently in conversation with humans, so much so that it would seem to be human itself, but that it would not necessarily, or perhaps could not, actually understand what it was saying. Of course, this raises the question: how can we know that human minds are not, in essence, Chinese rooms? Can we really say that we understand things we say, or are we just simulating understanding? Well, that's easy. I just don't know what the fuck is going on a general basis.
Also, Sai, this is basically what you missed. These serve as pretty good recaps. I think we might want to just start using these as recaps rather than doing them as soon as we find them. Anyways, hey Sai.
She muted.
Sorry, I was talking.
Oh, you're good.
One second.
Alright, I'll do this one then. The Turing test is designed to gauge the computer's ability to exhibit intelligent behavior, first developed by British mathematician Alan Turing. Jesus. The test has 3 participants: a human judge, a human subject, and a machine. The judge engages in conversation with the human and the machine, and if the judge cannot determine who is the machine and who is the machine is considered to have passed the Turing test. When Phi mentions that perhaps she and her companions have been captured to perform a test, she is referring to the Turing test.
Okay. Well, damn, this would have been good for you to do, but...
Oh well, it's fine. Go for it. You could do fucking, Zero the Third voice.
Yeah, I already have one. Here are some more AB game rules for you. Not voting is not an opinion. If both parties refuse to vote, then everybody gets penalized. In other words, one person out of every color group of 3 has to vote.
Just want to be clear. It says option, not opinion. But that's very funny.
I did not see that.
Oh no. Do you want to do this one too, since that one was pretty short?
Yeah. An acronym for General Purpose Autonomous Labor Electronic Machine. Golems are robots developed and sold by an American corporation called Aviastis Systems. Some of the units in this facility, however, have had their software significantly enhanced by Zero Senior. A portion of them have also been given ABT created by Zero Senior. Incidentally, ABT is short for Artificial Biological Tissue.
And then either Pokemon or Min, whoever wants it.
I'll take it. The gist of Golem's somewhat rambling explanation is that the center of thought doesn't necessarily have to reside in the body.
Also,
In
hang
the
on.
case of Golem,
Before you continue, real quick. Sai, can you reset your microphone real quick? It's getting some of the static.
God fucking damn it!
You're good. Just
Ow!
Oh.
It's difficult
Okay.
to do.
okay. It's fine. We can deal with it. It's not
we
that
can
bad,
deal.
but
Yeah.
I can get
don't hurt yourself.
Yeah, no.
Anyways,
Please.
go ahead, Pokemon.
In the case of Golem, the self clearly resided in the mainframe and operated the body remotely. Since a self-aware robot could exist in this way,
There we go.
he theorized, what would prevent humans from doing the same? If humans are actually being controlled by an outside force, then is there any actual thing such as free will? I hate this.
I think that might have been the last one. Yeah, all this is future stuff. We're not going to get to that yet. Alright. Lock for the door, says lock. Let's open it. Why do I count down every time? Who knows? I'm just dumb. You see, the people who made the game realized I had no actual personality quirks, so they made me quirky by giving me cat puns and making me count down every time I open a fucking lock for some reason.
Wait. I just realized something.
What's that?
When we were looking at the security footage earlier, we were just looking for live feeds. We were trying to figure out where the others are. What they were up to, if they were alive, and so on. But we totally forgot that security systems like this can do much more than show you live footage. Are you following me?
Yeah,
Can they
you're
show
talking
dead
about stuff
footage?
that's been recorded, right? Footage from the past. If they can store that, we might be able to see it.
Yeah. I don't know how much luck we'll have, but it's worth a shot.
Definitely. What do we do?
Leave that to me.
You know how to use this thing?
Well, it was designed so that a human could operate it. That means there's a logic to how it's set up. A computer computes, a calculator calculates, and an automobile mobiles. Everything's designed to do something, and once you know what, you can start guessing how. Once you start figuring out how to get it to do things, it's just a question of playing with it until it does the things you want it to do. See?
Okay, that was way too easy. Monitoring video data. Well, looks like this is it. Good work.
Knock it off. Makes it sound like you're better than me or something. You have zero personality trait to you.
What? Wait, what the heck is this? Everything says no data.
Let's check the log. Damn it! This isn't good. Looks like all the video with data has been removed before we got here.
My zero?
That would be my guess. All it says here is administrator.
Damn. Well, that's a little frustrating. That footage could have told us a lot.
Yeah. It might have given us what we need to figure out who the killer is, too. The camera in room 2 in the crew quarters would have recorded what happened to Alice and Luna. Same for the old woman in the warehouse. And if there was a recording of us being carried into the AB rooms, we could have even figured out who Zero Senior is.
Hey, what's this?
You want to open it?
Yeah?
It says Golem status.
That should be the system
What?
logs of those robots. I told you about them in the pantry, remember?
No, I don't actually. Yeah, you mean the room full of robots on the other side of the green door?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Shoot. Everything here's been erased too.
Looks like it.
I guess there isn't anything we can... Wait a second.
What is it?
There's a scroll bar. Try scrolling? Oh! I knew it! That golem we met is still functional.
What do you mean? I thought you told me Golem, or whatever his name was, started spitting smoke and keeled over.
Yeah, but he said that his... whatever passes for Golem's brain, I guess, was in the main computer. Only his body was disabled. His brain is probably still functioning. Can we see his logs?
Already on it. Here you are.
Then, try the one that says cash. These file names all just seem like random characters. Whatever, just pick one and open it, I guess.
Sure. This is...
Yeah, that's what I thought. This is probably from right after Kay decked us. We'll be tossed in the white door on the left in a minute. Just watch. See?
Interesting. This is footage that Gollum pulled from the main server. The original data was deleted, but it looks like the stuff he pulled is still here.
Exactly. So if... Oh, that's you.
So if we go back through the files...
Yeah, we might be able to figure out who the killer is. Maybe even who Zero Senior is.
Nice. Great work, Sigma.
Come on, I told you I don't need you kissing my ass. Besides, it's not like I really did anything. We started going through the rest of the files. The security footage showed Kay and Dio clearly passing through the white door on the far right.
Good. Looks like they're both fine.
That just leaves Tenmyoji, Clover, and Quark. I opened my mouth to continue, and then it happened. My vision suddenly blurred, and shaking my head did nothing to clear it. I staggered, my balance gone.
Hey guys, what's going on?
What? Why is she talking like that?
You don't look like it's good. Maybe she's just out herself for a minute.
She sounds like someone's playing a tape of her voice all sped up. What's going on here? Can't understand what she's saying.
Oh no.
Come up here, her eyes are like the blank.
Why is she moving so fast? It's like
Oh,
watching
dear.
a video on fast forward. What the hell is... Wait. Could it be me? Maybe my brain is slowing down somehow. So it just looks like everything is speeding up.
It's Signal, what the heck is happening here? Look there, it's over there. Like, why don't you lie down for a minute?
I still couldn't make out what she was saying, so I just nodded weakly. My eyes drifted shut as I tried to sort out what was happening to me.
Oh, that was pretty radical.
Haha.
I know, right?
I woke up several minutes later. When I opened my eyes, the first thing I saw was the ceiling of the security office. I sat up slowly, rubbing tenderly at my head. Vi, who had been sitting in front of me, in front of the monitors, stood up and walked over as soon as she heard me move.
You okay?
Her voice sounded normal again, and she wasn't moving strangely either. Whatever had been happening seemed to have stopped. I let out a quiet sigh of relief. Yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry about it.
You sure?
Yeah.
That's good. You really looked like you'd lost it for a minute there.
Well, I seem to have found it again. This is the security office. Maybe they've got a lost and found?
Your sanity's pretty easy to miss. I'm surprised anyone found it, let alone turned it in. Well, looks like I don't have anything to worry about.
Yep. I think I'm just getting tired. Kinda surprised it didn't catch up to me sooner.
I hope that's all it is. You haven't caught a disease or something, have you?
No.
For just a moment, I thought of Radical 6, but I didn't want to worry Fi if I didn't have to. Better to stay quiet about it. Yeah, that's what you want to do when you have a highly
Well,
infectious disease.
you're looking a lot better, so I can stop worrying, right?
Herb,
What are you, my
I need
mom?
to ask, uh, how did you react upon first playing this route?
I did this route pretty early, so I had no fucking idea what was going on. I was just like, what is happening?
The start of COVID-19. That's what's happening.
Apparently.
Fine. No more check-ins. Anyways, I figured something out while you were resting. Come have a look at this.
What is it?
Footage from room 2 in the crew quarters. The room where we found Alice and Luna. I dug it out of Gollum's cache.
When was this recorded?
You'll see in a minute.
Up there on the right. That looks like some sort of time code.
Can you figure it out?
No, I don't know how to translate Unicode or whatever the fuck it is. It's just a bunch of numbers. I can't make heads or tails of it.
Yeah. The central server seems to be using its own time system. Files appear to be named based on that system. They might as well be random to you and me, which made it pretty hard to find this gem.
Huh? Oh, it's K.
Yeah.
He looks at his bracelet here, probably checking how much time is left.
I'll just pause that and magnify it.
Enhance! 21 minutes. So that means this footage is from 21 minutes before the primary doors opened, right?
Exactly.
No, it would have been the white doors in this case, right?
Yes. After Kay leaves this room, it's about 2 minutes before he comes back with you and me.
There were 20 minutes on the clock when we met up with him, right? So that means what we're seeing here is K 1 minute before he saw us.
Right.
That means this is right after he tried to resuscitate Luna.
Yeah. If you believe him. The footage here doesn't show any of that.
Are there any other angles?
I looked around, but I couldn't find one. The only other stuff left is shots from this position. Even so, I think we've gotten our hands on something important.
You mean that this is a record of what happened right around the time of Luna's death, right?
Exactly. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's keep going. I'll move back to the start of this file so we can see it in chronological order. Let's say this is 0 hours, 0 minutes. After all, it's not like we know what time it actually is.
Right.
So, this is the start of our footage.
And there's
There's
no one here.
Sorry. Yeah. About a minute goes by before anyone shows up.
Wait, how do you know it's been a minute?
This.
Oh, that's the hourglass we used earlier.
Yeah. If I play it back at normal speed, I can measure time using this hourglass.
Why are you using the 4-second one? We found an
Don't
11-second one.
Don't judge me.
Okay.
Then I
Because
just
60
add
is
the
divisible
time.
by 4, not 11.
I guess.
Aye, that's fair. Then I just add the time from the hourglass, and that's how far in we are.
Huh. Oh, someone's coming in. Luna! Is that Clover behind her?
Yeah. This is 0 hours, 1 minute. Right now, you and I are talking to Dio in the Floor B warehouse. With the time frame we've established, calculating what we're doing is pretty easy.
What's going on? Are they fighting? No, it's not really a fight. It looks like Clover's just going off on Luna. Luna's just staying silent and listening to her.
Yeah.
Can we hear them? Is there an audio track?
Want to listen to it?
What the hell is this?
Don't know. The audio data must have been transcoded into something else.
Well, we won't be able to understand anything in that.
Seen enough? I'm going to fast forward it a little bit.
Huh?
Clover's interrogation goes for a while, but it's all pretty much the same thing. Now, at 0 hours, 10 minutes, things suddenly change. Here.
Hey, they're gone. As I watched, Clover moved steadily closer to Luna, who backed away almost as if she were frightened. Clover continued
axe?
Cleaver continued her
Let me ask you a
advance until she
question.
disappeared below the bottom edge of the screen. Is there another? No, you said this was it.
Yeah. This is the only one that I found. It shouldn't be too hard to guess what happened after you've seen the next part, though.
Clover left. Looks like she was kind of panicking.
Yeah. This is about 1 minute and 40 seconds after they both left the frame. So 0 hours, 11 minutes, and 40 seconds.
Only Clover left. Luna's still in the room. That means...
Hold on. Wait until you've seen the whole thing before you start deducing. At 0 hours, 12 minutes, another person comes in. Just missing her.
Dio. He's disappeared too. Down below the bottom of the frame. What's he up to?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure that whatever it was, he doesn't want us to know about it.
Why?
Remember what he said when you asked him about Quark?
Go ahead, Pokemon. It's been a while.
How the fuck would I know? I've been here.
You're saying he was lying. He wasn't in the Floor B warehouse the whole time. He went to the crew quarters after we left him.
Yeah. So, what would have been important enough for him to lie about it? We should consider that it might have been something bad.
And whatever it was, it happened during this time.
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, now he's left. And it looks like he left in a hurry.
Maybe he heard a noise.
Like what?
The cyan door opening. Now, 10 seconds after Dio leaves, a fourth person shows up. That brings us to 0 hours, 13 minutes, 10 seconds.
It's Kay. Ah, when he heard Kay open the cyan door, he panicked. Whatever he was up to, he didn't want Kay to catch him at it.
And then Kay disappears too.
Yeah, below the bottom of the frame, just like the others.
If Kay was telling the truth, this is where he begins to try and resuscitate Luna. Anyway, nothing happens for the next 16 minutes. It's just this. So I'll fast forward, alright?
Sure.
Alright, should be around here. One sec. Okay. You should see something you recognize in a minute here.
There's Kay coming in from the bottom of the frame, and he's checking the time on his bracelet. So we've come full circle, huh?
Yeah. We're back to 21 minutes before the primary doors open. For our arbitrary time code, that's 0 hours and 29 minutes. 1 minute later, at 0 hours 30 minutes, Kay heads to the Floor A warehouse.
Once he gets there, he'll tell us about Luna's death.
That's all the footage I wanted to show you. I've looked at it carefully, and I think it has something to tell us.
You mean who killed Luna, right?
Well, I can't say for sure. This footage makes for pretty shaky evidence, but it does suggest a very likely culprit. Who do you think it is?
Ran over the footage in my head. 0 hours 1 minute, Clover and Luna enter the room. For 9 minutes, Clover aggressively questions Luna. 0 hours 10 minutes, they both move out of frame. 0 hours 11 minutes 40 seconds, Clover exits the room. 0 hours 12 minutes, Dio enters the room. Dio also immediately exits the frame. Seems likely that Dio was up to no good during this period. 0 hours 13 minutes, Dio exits the room. 0 hours 13 minutes 10 seconds, Kay enters the room. Kay also disappears from the camera's field of view. At this point, there are 16 minutes where nothing happens. 0 hours 29 minutes, Kay enters the frame, he looks at his bracelet. It says 21, the remaining time until the primary doors open. There seems to be only one conclusion. The person who killed Luna is... Who do we think it is, guys?
Dio!
Dio.
What makes you so sure?
He was up to something in there.
And you think that something was killing Luna?
Yeah.
That's not a very strong argument.
Who do you think it is?
Right now, the most likely suspect is Clover.
Why? Luna could have still been alive after Clover left the room. Dio and Kay both went into the room after Clover. Either of them could have killed Luna too.
That is true. This footage isn't enough to tell us who the killer is. But if we take one other thing into account, then she starts to look a lot more guilty.
And what is that other thing?
What Dio said to us at the White Doors. Kay wanted us to go into the White Doors, right? You told him you wouldn't leave 3 people behind to die. What did Dio say to you?
Use your fucking head for one. You're going to get us killed.
He would only have said that if he knew that only 2 of us would be going through the door. Do you understand?
Dio knew that we had Luna's bracelet, which would mean that he also knew she was dead, right?
Exactly. If he hadn't known she was dead, he would have said something else. He would have objected the moment Kay suggested we go through the door.
That's impossible. How are they supposed to get through the door without Luna?
But he said nothing. Almost as if he'd never expected her to be there in the first place. Now, why would he do this? I can think of two reasonable explanations. Either Luna was already dead when Dio entered the room 2 in the crew quarters, or he killed her himself. If the latter was correct, however, I suspect he would have behaved differently. If Dio had killed Luna, he would have made sure to do something that he thought would cast suspicion off of himself. Most likely, he would have asked about her absence.
Where's Luna? Sigma and Phi wouldn't be able to get through the white doors without her.
Although it clearly wouldn't provide an ironclad alibi, I assume he'd think it would make him less suspicious. That's why it's irrelevant that he said nothing about Luna. Of course, this doesn't mean he's innocent of killing her. But it does make it seem a lot less likely. So, if what I'm saying is correct, what does it mean?
And when Dio entered the room, Luna was already dead.
Exactly. Clover also has a motive.
You mean what Alice noticed?
Yeah. The movement of the AB rooms convinced Alice that Luna had killed the old woman. Once Clover realized that, she probably started to think that Luna had killed Alice to keep her from telling anyone else the truth. She probably led Luna to the crew quarters to confront her. Maybe she hoped seeing Alice's corpse would cause Luna to confess. Maybe she knew something we don't. But Clover didn't get what she wanted. Luna didn't confess. Then, during her interrogation, something happened. She pulled out her axe. I'm not saying that line. I meant what I said.
Clover Borden had an axe and gave Luna, I don't remember the number, but a bunch of wax.
9.
9, yeah.
Luna might have said something that set Clover off. Or maybe she admitted to a crime she didn't commit, just to get Clover to stop. Whatever it was, something happened that drove Clover to murder.
When did Clover get the injection gun?
I would guess after she went through the yellow door. She would have been exploring the infirmary with Alice and Kay. That seems the most likely place to find it. Anyway, this is all just a theory, right? We don't have any proofs, so keep it quiet, okay?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, who's gonna believe a game theory anyways?
Somebody had to.
Thanks for watching.
Listen, isn't this entire game about game theory?
Pretty much. Oh, there was one last thing. Was there any other footage that showed anything?
No. Nothing to tell us where Clover, Tenyoji, and Quark went. And nothing about the old woman or Alice's murders either.
So Zero's senior's identity.
Still unknown.
Okay, well, let's go find Clover. I guess we're not going to know the truth unless we get it straight from the horse's mouth.
I wonder if Clover's even alive.
She is. She has to be.
I sure hope so.
And it wouldn't be the first time Clover's died.
Keep in mind if one of the teams neglects to vote, everyone dies.
Also, if you don't go through the primary doors.
Mm-hmm. But, so if you don't go through the primary doors, that team dies. And if that team, nobody on that team can vote,
No one's,
No one's here.
Oh, that's your line.
It is.
Yeah. Alright. Let's start looking. We'll go through the crew quarters and work our way toward the elevator. Got it?
Yeah. Wandering around, let's go.
And every time we have to go back to that damn map.
We sure do.
Yep. Welcome to this shit. Welcome. Wasting all our time.
You search rooms 1 and 2. I'll take 3 and 4.
Got it. Alice. Luna. The most horrible thing about death is how it turns a person into a thing. It's a thing that looks like your friend, but it's not them anymore. Just this strange, cold shell, and every time you look at it, you feel a little of that coldness creeping in around the edges of your soul.
Yeah, I mean, you can't, by Raw, you can't even use Revivify on them. They're not a person anymore, they're an object.
Seeing death
I'm
puts a
sorry,
heavy
I
ball
had
of lead in your stomach that just sits there poisoning you. He turned and left the room.
No good. There's no one in 3 or 4. What about yours?
Same. Nobody in them. Except Alice and Luna. The lead ball pressed against the inside of my abdomen. I leaned back against the wall and let out a long, weary sigh.
What's wrong? We need to get it together. What are we doing right now?
Looking for the others.
Right. I know how you feel, but sitting around being miserable isn't going to help anybody. Let's go.
Yeah, you're right. I turned and headed for the door at the far end. Heaved myself up off the wall and followed. Knock, knock.
Oh,
Hello.
The first thing I felt was that strange cold sweat of terror. My stomach clenched up in protest, pushing a wave of bile and nausea up into my throat. The lead ball turned to ice, and my legs began to tremble under its weight before they finally gave way and collapsed. They were dead. I could feel it the moment I looked at them, but I didn't want to believe it. They couldn't be dead. Perhaps they were just sleeping. The cool, limp feel of their skin under my shaking fingers dashed any hope I'd had left. A body has been discovered! I wrapped a trembling hand around the end of the bed and
Kill.
hauled myself up onto it. Even when I closed my eyes, I could still see them. My heart hammered away at my ribs, and my chest felt so tight I could barely breathe. I forced myself to take a long, deep breaths. Finally, I opened my eyes.
They were in a blind spot.
What?
The security camera. Remember how we didn't see anything in the real-time feed of the security room?
Yeah. I guess the partition was in the way.
Yeah.
They're handcuffed together.
Yeah. Whoever did this really didn't want them going anywhere. The chain's been looped around the pipe below the sink.
They would have been trapped here when the doors closed. Why?
Look. See the red marks on their wrists? They were trying to get the handcuffs off.
So you're saying it wasn't one of them that did this?
Probably not.
There's a cut on Tenmyoji's left hand. Looks like it's probably from a knife or something similar. Must have been deep.
Then the blood on his clothes probably came from that wound. I don't see any others, at least. If this was the only one, it doesn't look fatal. I don't think that he died from this cut.
The penalty. When the primary doors closed, they couldn't get to them. The needles in the bracelets activated and...
Yeah. You can see the marks on their wrists from where they were injected. The
Tubocurarines.
must have killed them. The tubocurarine must have killed them.
Close enough. Do you think
Turbo
that's...
cocaine.
Do you think that's why they were handcuffed to the sink?
The tubacaritine.
Tubocurarine.
Huh.
They wouldn't have been able to get through the white doors without Quark. If someone wanted to use the penalty to kill them, they didn't need to tie them up.
Yeah, you've got a point. Well, what's wrong?
I take back what I just said.
You found something?
Yeah.
Phi bent down to pick something up and handed it to me. A cyan bracelet? This was Quark's!
Correct. It has 9 BP too. There's no mistake.
What is Quark's bracelet doing here? Wait, no, hold on. If Quark's bracelet is here, then that means... No. No, this can't be happening. Quark.
Hey, Sigma, calm down! Just because his bracelet's off doesn't mean Quark's dead.
What?
In fact, this could be good news, a ray of hope.
Ray of hope?
Yeah. If Quark still had his bracelet on, then he would have ended up like Tenmyoji and Clover. But he's not wearing it. That means he might have managed to avoid getting injected with tubaculine.
You mean the bracelet came off before the doors closed?
Yeah.
That's impossible. Zero Jr. just told us that they only come off when your heart stops or when you escape.
Maybe he got out then.
Right, he's got 9 BP. Wait, so you're saying he escaped, then came back and left his bracelet here? No, that's impossible too. Zero Jr. said the number 9 door only opens once. Even if he was able to get outside, he couldn't come back in.
Why do you have to be so pessimistic? Have you actually seen Quark dead, huh? You need to think positive, Sigma. Reality is what we believe it to be.
Schrodinger's Quark!
Really?
Oh my gosh.
So you're saying
Yes!
this is what we wanted to happen?
That's enough! Quark is definitely alive. He has to be. He has to be. I refuse to believe he isn't. I can't let an innocent kid like that get killed.
I wanted to ask if she meant Clover and Tenmyoji weren't innocent and that they deserved to die, but swallowed my words. Fighting wasn't going to help us. All I could do was hope that Phi was right. Perhaps Quark was still alive. What are you doing?
Examining their bodies. Tenmyoji first.
Why?
Clues?
What kind of clues?
To who might have killed them? Finding Quark's bracelet tells us something. If the killer saw it, that would make for an obvious motive.
With Quark's bracelet,
With
Clover
Quark's-
and Tenmyoji would have been able to get through the white doors. The killer handcuffed them to the sink to prevent that.
Right. That's my guess, at least. That's odd.
What's wrong?
I can't find anything.
Huh?
I should have found something.
What?
You remember when we ran into Tenmyoji in the rec room? He sprayed out wrists with luminol. I am sure I saw him pull the spray bottle out of his pocket.
You can't find it?
Right.
Do you think the killer took it?
I don't know. I'm going to take a look at Clover, too. Give me a minute.
I knelt down next to Clover as she spoke and began to gingerly examine her corpse. Then, after a moment, I saw her hand stop.
Look. See her thigh? Doesn't it look like there's something written there?
Yeah, it does.
I'm sorry. I'll have to move your leg a little bit.
It's written in blood. It must be Tenmyoji's.
It says 016, even though it's obviously not that.
What does that mean?
Hang on. I feel like I've seen that somewhere.
Huh?
016. 016. I know I've seen it somewhere. It's no use. I can't remember.
Don't get my hopes up like that.
Anyway, these numbers have to have something to do with the killer. She must have written them after she got hit with the Sophril. There would have been a few minutes before she went all the way under, when she could have done something. I think she probably used those last minutes to tell the rest of us who killed her.
016, huh? Maybe, but the only people who could have done it are Kay and Dio. Assuming it wasn't one of us, I mean...
No. There's also Quark. I mean, I'm not saying he did it, just...
Damn it! This is hopeless. Can't keep up anymore. And here's a goddamn mystery. Like, what about that old woman we found? Who killed her? The movement of the AB room makes Luna look the most suspicious. But when would she have done it? And we don't have a good explanation for why she would have wrapped the knife in that handkerchief. And of course, now Luna's dead too. So who could have killed her? The footage from the security camera paired with Dio's behavior makes Clover look like the most likely suspect. But now we'll never know for sure. Alice's killer is a complete mystery. We don't know what the hell 016 is supposed to mean. We don't have any idea where Quark's gone. What the hell does any of this mean? Who killed everyone? Was it Zero? Zero Senior? And who is Zero Senior? What the hell does he want? Why does this game even exist? And why do they kidnap and bring us all here? While we're at it, where is this? When is this? Mysteries, mysteries, mysteries. I feel like my head's about to explode. Please, Fi, give me something, anything. A clue, a hint, come on, you gotta have something.
What do you know about quantum physics?
Aluminum.
We heard of Schrodinger's cat.
I think there's a very good chance someone took the spray bottle out of Tenmyoji's pocket.
Okay, but how is that important?
Well, let me ask you this. Why do you think they took it?
So they could test for blood?
What would they need to do in order to do that?
They just need to spray the bottle at whatever they want to test.
That's it?
No, wait, you're right. Luminar reacts with organic compounds and glows, but the glow is really faint, so...
So
you need to make it dark. You have to turn off the lights in order to see anything glowing.
And that would mean...
That would mean... the rec room! Vi and I raced toward the door. We weren't sure what we'd find, but we knew where we were going. I had a feeling deep in my gut that whatever we found would be the breakthrough I'd been looking for. To the rec room! Hop, hop, hop. Rec room.
Oh my.
Everything in my head ground to a halt. Even after all I'd seen, a room full of corpses has a profound effect. It was such a ridiculous thought that before I could stop myself, I laughed. That laugh made me think, was laughter in this situation a defensive response designed to protect a brain from constant emotional bombardment? Yes. They say that right before an animal dies, it feels a moment of comfort. Right before death, the brain releases a huge amount of endorphins into the bloodstream. Pain is only a warning signal meant to help the body avoid death. But when death becomes certainty, pain no longer has any use. In fact, that loss of pain can lead to incredible feats in the edge of death. Let's say the two species of animal come under attack from some overwhelming force. All of them are severely wounded and near death. Species A feels pain, but Species B doesn't. The horrible pain felt by Species A prevents them from moving, but because they feel no pain, some of Species B will manage to drag their wounded bodies to safety and survive. As a result, Species A is eliminated and only Species B managed to survive. This process of natural selection has been repeated for millions of years. All creatures that walk the face of the earth are descended from Species B. No exception. That's why I can look at a room full of corpses and laugh. The genes I've been given by a million years of evolution have changed my fear into ecstasy.
What the fuck?
I guess this means you and I are the only survivors.
Don't make me keep saying it. Quark's still out there somewhere.
Yeah, you're right. He is still out there. So would that mean he killed them? I mean, you said yourself there was no way there was a 10th uninvited player out there when Alice was killed. We've also refuted the possibility of Zero Senior being the 10th person. There is no 10th person. The only people alive are you, me, and Quark. That means...
You're being ridiculous. Look at their bodies. There's an axe buried in Kay's back. And this spear has been thrust all the way through Dia's stomach. Do you really think a child Quark's size could do that?
Alright then. Are you saying you killed them?
Are you insane? And just when would I have done that? I've been with you this whole time.
She was right. After the end of the second round of the AB game, Fi and I hadn't been out of each other's sight. We'd gone through the White Door, explored the security office, solved puzzles, all of it together. No, wait. There had been one time. One time when I wasn't watching. The few minutes in the security office when I'd rested on the couch. Could she have snuck off then? The rec room and the security office weren't that far away from one another. If a round trip took about a minute and she killed them in 4 minutes, the whole thing could have only taken her 5. 5 minutes. 5 minutes, huh? Just how long had I been out? No, that wasn't really right. I hadn't really been out. I just felt like everything was being fast-forwarded. Probably because my mental processing speed had dropped. But how long had I been like that? It might have only felt like a few seconds to me, but it could have been much longer. Where did something like mental processing speed dropping come from? Hey, what you doing there, Fi?
Checking their bodies like before. I decided to start with Dio.
Find anything?
Yeah, he's a cultist.
Yeah. 2 things, actually.
Well, 3 if you consider that he's a cultist. Oh?
Take a look at this.
Oh, well, I guess that counts as the cultist thing, I suppose. A knife?
Yeah.
Sure does say Myrmidons.
There's something engraved on the blade, too. Myrmidons. Is that the name of the manufacturer?
No. Not a name I've ever heard of in this timeline. Look at the handle. You've seen it before, right?
This is the knife that was stabbed into Alice's chest.
Right. From the looks of it, I'd guess the blade is about 15 centimeters long. I'd say it's probably about 3 centimeters tall, 3 millimeters wide.
I think I've heard those numbers before.
Like, wound cavity, 150 millimeters, wound length, 30 millimeters, wound width, 3 millimeters.
Yeah, that's it. When Luna scanned the old woman's body, those were the numbers it gave us for the wound.
Alright. Well, wound cavity would be the depth of the wound. Wound length would be how long it is from top to bottom. And wound width would be how wide the flat end of the wound is. In other words,
Those numbers describe the size and shape of the wound, right?
right.
So if they match, that means this knife was used to kill the old woman.
Well, I was just eyeballing those measurements, so we can't be sure.
Still, why does Dio have it?
He must have gotten it from Alice.
I know that. What I meant is, why did he take it? Did he want to destroy the evidence? Maybe he was the one who killed Alice.
That would match up with what we saw.
No, wait, hold on a second. I'm getting confused here. Alice would have had that knife first, right? She picked it up when she found it wrapped in the handkerchief next to the AB room.
Right.
So Dio took it from her and stabbed her? If that's what happened, why didn't he just take the knife then? Why leave it there for us to see, then come back and get it later?
Well, we can look into that more later. First, I want you to have a look at something else.
What?
Don't you remember what I said? I found two things. There was the knife and this.
Hey, this is that key.
What do you mean, that key?
We found it in the Golem Bay. Didn't have any idea what it was for then, though. But Alice said it might be important, so she'd hang on to it just in case.
So Alice should have had this, right?
Yeah.
And now Dio's got it.
Yeah.
So when Dio took the knife, he also took Kay's key.
Wait. Kay's key?
Oh man. You couldn't figure it out from the shape?
What do you mean?
Get over here. A picture's worth 1,000 words. Let me show you.
Oh,
She walked over to Kay's head, knelt down on one knee, and pointed to the back of it.
oh, shoot.
You remember this, right?
Oh, yeah! So that's it! It unlocks the suit, right?
Yeah. Let's give it a shot.
Before I had time to prepare myself, Fi shoved the key into the slot and twisted. I don't think you're ready for this. Oh wait, no, we're not gonna... Right. But...
Arg! Ugh. It's no good. I can't get it open.
Why not?
Maybe the suit is powered, and it needs to be on in order to open.
Never mind, we're not getting that yet. Soon! But not now.
But with this axe in here,
You're saying it shorted the suit out or something?
I think so. At any rate, the key fits perfectly. I don't have any doubt it's for removing Kay's suit.
Do you think Dio knew that when he took it?
Huh. I wonder.
So I guess we'll never know what his face really looks like. Never.
Yeah. No way we can get that mask off with our bare hands.
I wonder who he was.
Well, I still haven't checked him over. Let's have a look. Maybe we'll find something that'll tell us who he is.
She'd only been searching a few seconds before she stopped and pulled something out of Kay's robes.
Look,
What is it?
a spray bottle with luminol in it.
That's the one Tenmyoji had.
Yeah,
Then, does that mean Kay was the one who handcuffed them to the sink?
we don't know yet.
Why not?
Kay might have taken the spray from Tenmyoji after he died. It's possible he made it through the white doors before we did, went to the infirmary and got this. Anyway, there's something I want to see. Turn off the lights.
Are you gonna check for a luminol reaction?
Yeah. If Kay used the spray before he died, we might still be able to see it.
There's blood everywhere in here, though.
That's okay. If he didn't spray it, then there won't be any reaction from it. Come on. Alright, do it.
Countdown like usual. 3, 2.
Done.
Thanks. Just as I thought. Look. Dio's left wrist.
The underside of his bracelet is glowing?
Exactly.
But why?
Because there are traces of blood on it.
Whose blood?
We've seen 5 people with serious bleeding. The old woman, Alice, Tenmyoji, and these 2 here. I'm disinclined to think this is Dio or Kay's blood, though. See, if you look, it's been wiped off. Except for the luminol. The bracelet looks clean. Why would someone wipe blood off a bracelet after being hit with an axe or stabbed with a spear, and then spray with luminol?
Oh, sorry.
It doesn't make sense.
Then that leaves the old woman, Alice, or Tenmyoji.
Right.
Do you remember what Tenmyoji said to us in this room?
Can I see the other side of your bracelets? Please, just do it.
Do you think Tenmyoji had figured out that one of the bracelets would have blood on it?
That would have meant he was looking for either Alice's blood or the old woman's.
I wonder which it was.
No idea. But whatever the case, Tenmyoji seems to think that whoever had this bracelet was Zero Senior.
Just relax, okay? That's all I needed to know.
What?
Neither one of you is Zero Senior.
Are you saying that because there wasn't any reaction from the luminol?
Yup.
Whoa, wait. Are you saying that Dio is Zero Senior?
I don't know. The only thing I could say for sure is that there's a possibility that Dio killed the other 6 victims.
Then who killed Dio?
Kay, perhaps. After he was attacked, he used the last of his strength.
Another descendant of Species B.
Huh?
Nothing. Forget about
I
it.
think you mean Species K.
Species K. Very good. Anyway, if Zero Senior was Dio, then
All of this would be over. This awful game would be over.
and Ambidex Gate has been opened.
What?
45 minutes remain until
Oh.
Ambidex game polling closes.
How? What?
What? What the hell is happening? That's impossible!
Quark!
Quark! Quark opened a gate?
Whatever, we need to get back to the Flore warehouse. Hurry!
No, I'm coming!
Some tomfoolery going on here.
I really wanted the dot to just move at like double speed for this single instant.
It's unfortunate because once you've seen these, you can make it do it, and it's very funny.
Wait a minute. Wait. I just realized something.
Mm-hmm.
Us being able to zoom through the game
Oh, there it goes!
Us being able to zoom through the game on repeat things is just an effect of radical.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh,
no!
It is.
Very funny. Damn it. There's no one here. Did they run off?
Why would they run away?
Hell if I know. How the hell did Quark open an AB gate anyway? Without a star key, he shouldn't have been able to get it open.
Must have taken one from Dio or Kay before we got to the rec room. We know they went through the white door. Remember, we saw the footage in the security office. That means they had a star key, just like we did.
But you didn't find one when you searched them?
Right.
Well, maybe Quark's a suspect after all, then. You shouldn't write him off just because he's a kid. Maybe he knows how to use a lance or an axe.
That's impossible! You're being an idiot. It's much more likely he found the key card after they died.
Oh. Alright, let's go find him.
Any ideas where to look?
Nothing. How on earth would I know where he might be?
Well, there's one place I'd like to check out. Come on.
Do you know something I don't?
Always.
Did
The room Dio and Kay investigated?
Right. Aren't you curious?
Of course. Besides,
Like a cat.
Quark might be in there.
Yeah.
Alright, let's move. The door says director's office?
Probably belongs to the director.
I hope it has one of those chairs.
Shares?
You know, the folding ones that say director on the back. I've always wanted to sit in one and say stuff like action or cut or Double decaf chai soy latte now!
And that's what
Wrong
you think we'll find
director,
in
but
there.
right energy.
Yeah! Are you
Fine,
excited?
we've just seen multiple dead people. You shouldn't be questioning my behavior.
Well, there could be anything in there, so no, not really.
Yeah, one of Zero Senior was in there waiting for us.
That would make things easy. We'd settle things right now and then get the hell out.
Right. Okay, I'm gonna open it.
You don't need to keep asking me if
3, 2, 1.
Director's office. E.
Hell.
Hey,
L.
E.
Huh.
There's no one here.
The computer's been turned on.
Yeah. Maybe Dio and Kay did that.
What the hell is this?
A lion.
Is biting.
A sun.
Has a couple of input fields for a user ID and password.
9th?
We probably can't use it unless we know what those are.
Oh, why don't you put something in?
Sure. I'll give it a shot. Yeah, just as I thought. Might as well forget about this thing for now. We can't get anywhere without a password. Let's see if we can find any other clues. This is the director's office, after all. If we turn the place upside down, we're bound to find something. Shall we?
I turned and headed off towards the bookshelf, leaving me alone next to the desk. I felt compelled to stay and found myself staring at the screen. A lion biting the sun? Lion biting the sun. A lion biting the sun. Memento mori, if the ninth lion ate the sun. Remember death. If the ninth lion ate the sun? Could this be the ninth lion? Then maybe.
Two, 3, 4, 5. What the fuck?
Yeah, we don't have this yet.
Oh. We're on another.
It was no
We're on
good.
another one of those.
I didn't know anything. Still, I couldn't shake the feeling that I'd seen the ID card and password somewhere before. We have not. Not yet.
Oh, that. Oh. Ah.
Wow. That path was just an irritating tease.
Sure was.
Thanks, I hate it.
Oh god, I forgot it branches too. I
my
forgot
God.
that one branches
Awful.
too.
Awful. I hate it.
I will be right back before we go on here.
That's fair.
That's a good
Hey,
call.
let's go betray Luna real quick. Whoop. Hey everyone, how you doing? Good to see you all alive. Oh, what a shocker. Luna tried to ally with us. Who'd have thought?
Why? Sorry, I'm not used to talking.
You're good.
You promised. How could you? Why won't you say something? At least give an excuse. That you wanted to protect everybody, or you slipped and hit the wrong button. Anything. I don't care if it's a lie. Just say something. I can't trust you anymore, can I? I see. All right then. You did it so you could get more points, right?
I wanted to say no, but I couldn't. She was right. I shut my eyes and turned away.
I trusted you. Goodbye.
Luna's face twisted as she spun away, but not before I saw tears glistening in the corners of her eye.
I've seen enough anime to where there was a absolute clear image of that. Look.
Yeah, same.
My heart sank into my stomach like a lump of lead. I'd lost something very precious. Like they say, trust takes years to build, but only a second to break. Only I could have taken that second back. But that was impossible, right, guys? Life only moves in one direction,
totally.
and you only get to make your choices once. The past is the
Totally.
past, and it stays there.
Well, all I can say is we technically can take that second back, but it takes years to get back to it in the original release.
Hey!
No, to be fair, the original release of this game did have the actual flowchart, which made it very nice.
Hey, listen! Where do you think you're going?
Isn't it obvious? I'm going to look for Quark.
Hey, wait!
Clover yelled after him, but Tenmyoji ignored her and continued towards the magenta door. She glared at his receding back and muttered something under her breath. Something must have happened between them.
And Myoji, you're going to look for Quark, right?
Yeah, so?
I want to help.
No thanks.
Really?
Not much as I'd like to say that I need all the help I can get. Think you can give me a hand?
Of course. Let's go.
They headed off through the magenta door together. Clover was left standing by herself, brows furrowed and head down, deep in thought. Then suddenly she stood up straight and took off through the cyan door. I turned and saw that only Phi and Kay were left. Where's Dio?
He went off toward the yellow door while you and Luna were talking.
He just walked out?
Yes.
He knew that Pokemon wasn't looking at the computer and did him a favor.
He did check the results before he left.
I bet he wasn't very happy. If I had chosen Betray, he'd be sitting pretty with 9 BP right now.
I imagine he would. Fortunately, Phi is much too clever for that. That was why I chose Ally. It was an easy decision.
But if you'd betrayed her, you could have been able to get out of here.
Perhaps. But I made a promise to Fi.
A promise, huh? Were you really sure Kay wouldn't betray you?
Of course not. I'm not an idiot. I didn't really have a choice, though. The only option was to trust him.
That's so.
Yeah. Don't you think that's important? Trusting someone, I mean.
Mm.
The guilt trip!
Mm.
The guilt route!
Yep.
Alright, we should go and look for Quark too.
Indeed. Best we split up, wouldn't you say?
We did say, and each of us left for a different area of the facility. I took the magenta door, Vi went to the yellow door, and Kay took the cyan door. No sneaky little boy in here.
I'm in here.
Nope. Aren't you glad it's not having us go through the entire fucking map screen every time we move rooms? It's almost like it could be doing this the entire game, and it just doesn't. No matter how hard I looked, Quark was nowhere to be found. Eventually, I decided to head back to the warehouse. To be fair, this is the only game in the entire franchise that does that map bullshit. Tenmyoji! What's going on? You found Quark?
Wouldn't be here if I hadn't.
Where was he?
Like I'm gonna tell you that.
What? Did I do something wrong?
Broke your promise to Luna. I don't like people who break promises.
Motherfucker, you just broke a promise to Clover. You shut the fuck up with your hypocritical ass bullshit. There was no rebuttal for that. Motherfucker, there absolutely is. Well, I'm glad you found him.
Ah. Got some balls saying that, acting like you give a shit about him.
Is he okay? He looks tired.
It's just sleeping. Seems somebody shot him up with some kind of anesthetic.
Someone... Who?
Hell if I know. And honestly, I don't really care anymore.
Why not?
Quark's safe. All I have to do is get him out of here and this will all be over.
Wait, you make it sound like you can get out right now.
I can. Well, he can.
How?
Didn't you see the results? Quark's BP is...
9.
Exactly.
So you're gonna have him pull the lever and open the number 9 door?
Yeah. Of course, he's gonna need my help to do that.
What about you? You've only got 4. You can get the door open, you'll...
Think I don't know that? Doesn't matter, though. So long as Quark's safe, then I...
My guard was down. Barely even saw him move. Wasn't until pain exploded in my stomach that I realized Tenmyoji had kicked me. I let out a strange sort of wheeze and collapsed to the floor. Blinking against the pain, I managed to find Tenmyoji again. He'd maneuvered Quark up to the number 9 door. Stop! Tenmyoji! Moving made me retch, and before I could recover and call out again, he'd done it. Tenmyoji's hand pressed Quark's against the lever. He looked back over his shoulder.
Sorry. Door's almost open, so it's time I was on my way.
Tenmyoji, don't be an idiot. If you go through there, you'll...
Believe me, I know. But I gotta stay with him as long as I can. Couldn't live with myself if I just tossed him out there unconscious, you know?
Then stay here.
Can't do that.
Why not?
There's a killer here. It's too dangerous. I can't take that risk with Quark's life.
The number 9 door has been opened. It will remain open for 9 seconds.
See ya.
Tenmyoji, wait! Don't do this! Tenmyoji! Tenmyoji! Ba-ba-ba-da-ba. Wah. The number 9 door has closed. This ends the Nonary game. Thank you for your participation. As the game is over, all doors other than the number 9 door have been unlocked. Escape is not possible. Please enjoy your stay. That was how it ended. The Tenmyoji died, Quark escaped? I didn't know. I laid my hand gently against my aching stomach and stared up at the ceiling. Faint approaching footsteps echoed through the warehouse. It was a killer. Whatever. It didn't matter anymore. I was never going to see the outside world again. Perhaps it would be better if I just let them kill me. I lay back and closed my eyes. Rip. So yeah, don't fucking betray Luna twice. Or betray Luna the second time. The first time is probably fine, but we'll have to check.
I mean, that was the Dio route, I think.
No.
Yeah?
No. Because that's betraying her the first time.
I'm meaning betraying her one. You said betraying her one.
Oh no, yeah, fine. we don't go with Luna if we go down the cyan or the blue door.
Gotcha.
I forget who we go with the blue door. Let's find out. Blue door with K. Oh yeah, we go with K. Let's go with K. Whoa. Alice, K, the blue door.
Right. We should hurry.
Hey Min, do you want to pass one of these characters off?
I will not.
Okay. Fair enough. We took off towards the door at a run. I glanced back over my shoulder to see the others heading for their respective doors. Dio and Clover were headed towards the green door, while Tenmyoji carried Quark toward the red door, followed by Luna. Hey look, everyone's still alive! Quark is just having a bit of an episode, but he's still alive. For now. I mean, what?
You know, I wouldn't even be surprised by that. People die so often here.
Oh, hey, look, we've seen the other 2 doors down this path.
I just want to let you know that my Chinese place of choice has the exact same thing as the left door. It's called Bamboo Garden.
Ha, cute. Wait, 3 doors.
It appears they are all locked. Is this a dead end?
What's that thing over there?
Looks like the next thing next to the number 9 door. Does that ever move?
Only one way to find out. Ka-chunk. You ready for luminol puzzles?
Well, that was easy enough.
You only open the door on the right, though.
Then we are likely meant to go there.
How do we get the other doors to open?
I have no idea.
Pick different paths, Bit.
There do not seem to be any other mechanisms which might cause them to unlock. I don't think that's really something we should be worrying about right now. If a door that's open, we should go through it. You are correct. There's little to be achieved by remaining here.
Forward it is, then. Or right, I guess. Right you are.
Right, you are, Ken.
What is this place?
A rec room, apparently. Oh, you didn't see it? There was a plate on the door. It said rec room, as I recall. Short for recreation, one might assume. How ironic. I doubt recreation is foremost on any of our minds right now.
Okay, the pool and darts I get, but, what's with all the suits of armor? Seems kind of weird.
If you think the armor's weird, check that thing out. It's even better than I thought.
It's so good.
What?
Oh my gosh.
Is that a ride?
Don't worry, it gets better.
Do we have to write it?
Curb, do you mean better as in better or better as in worse?
Oh, I mean better as in better. You'll see.
Yeah. I see them in front of grocery stores all the time. Put a coin in and it kind of rocks around. Must have gone on one at least once when you were a kid. I have no memory of doing so, but it is possible.
Does this thing mean there were kids here at some point?
No, I don't think so. I guess it's part of someone's collection.
You know, also in hindsight, knowing what I know about this game, this is especially funny.
That seems like an exceedingly odd thing to collect.
Correct, Kay. You have no
Hey,
idea.
Do not question collectors.
So this place has a lounge, some sleeping quarters, and now this rec room. It's like we're on some kind of luxury cruise liner. Haha.
Now that you mention it, it does give the impression that people are supposed to stay here for an extended period of time.
Are we on the Olympic?
They have a small but well-stocked infirmary. Anyone here would be able to treat at least minor injuries
To
and
be fair,
illnesses.
we know that we aren't because we've escaped in one of the endings. So we know what the outside looks like, and we're not on a ship.
I mean, the ship could have been buried and then the ocean's drained. I don't know what to expect with this game.
Maybe even
series
you drain the
anymore.
ocean, Ken.
Shut up! Shut up!
Oh my god.
Also, it kind of is the Olympic. We have Alice here.
If you want to understand that reference, go watch our fucking Terraria streams. Oh lord.
So you think this room is to help people keep from going out of their minds with boredom? Yes. Relaxation is important in an isolated environment.
Everything anybody needs to survive, to live without leaving. I guess they're planning to keep us here for a while, huh? Well, that's not happening.
I agree. Let's just find these moon card things and get out of here. Ah, there's a door over there.
No good. Won't open. Looks like it's locked up tight.
In other words, the moon cards must be in this room somewhere.
Right then, let's find them. first things first. Hello. Luminol. Luminol puzzles, let's go. Just gonna get through this. Fixed it. Whoop. Done.
Did it.
Got it.
There are 6 letters on the table.
Yeah, it looks like they were written in something that reacted with the luminol.
They appear to be the letters A through F.
No pattern that I
No
can see, though. Oh, sorry, that
That
was
was
you.
my line, you asshole.
Yep, that is my bad. I definitely misread that. It's all
You
good.
make me want to kill myself with an axe.
Oh no.
It's my job, bitch!
You're not here. You be quiet.
What's this supposed to be a picture of?
They're those balls from that kids show, right? If you collect 7 of them, then you get a wish.
Oh my god.
But there's more than twice that here.
Oh, and it's a set of billiard balls.
You know what billiard balls are.
Alice, I love you.
That?
Look, I think it's probably a hint. Just grab it and bring it with you.
This is
Oh, I
just like
forgot about that.
okay. This is just like when in just Baldur's Gate 3 we just pocket Fane's picture.
Man, makes me think of the fact that I just fucking pocketed Cazador after we killed him.
Don't worry, you'll experience it as well, Mitty.
Wait, what?
Don't worry about it. We'll tell you when you're older.
Okay. I'll tell you when I'm older, fuck you!
I'm trying. I don't know why it won't let me.
What?
I don't understand. Alright, well, we'll get to that later, I suppose. Oh, we can't open any of these yet.
Obviously, you need to pay your respects to the deer before you can do anything there.
Obviously, yes.
My god. This deer must have phased halfway through the wall and then gotten stuck. How horrific.
It's just a mounted head. It's a decoration.
Ah,
But it's a mounted deer head.
I did think it had extraordinarily long legs.
There's a deer mounted on the wall. It's just a decoration.
You have paid your respects. You may continue.
Oh, there we go. Why didn't you do it the first time? Fuck you, game.
Told you you hadn't talked to the deer.
You're right. It was the deer.
The deer is the trigger.
What's the monitor?
There's a scoreboard.
There is a scoreboard. Oh. There's one other thing we haven't done yet. We've not done this. Alright, we're playing pool. Each of 6 balls needs to go in the correct pockets in the following order. A, B, C, D, E, F. Yep. Specific balls must go into specific pockets. For instance, ball A would need to go into the pocket A and so forth. Drag each ball to the desired pocket and then release to drop it. Clicking the yellow triangle will allow you to switch which ball group is deployed. Alright. Oh, okay. So, solid pink, or solid purple is A. Can I...
Oh.
Yeah, no, we're gonna need to remember which one was which.
I'm gonna screenshot it.
I don't know. I don't
Well,
get it.
I don't get it.
I'm very dumb. Alright. I'm just gonna... Oh, I'm gonna make my life easier. We can just clear this. A, D,
What if you need it later?
E, C, F,
Oh, I guess we're screwed then.
B. Okay.
and can you screenshot the picture of the billiards balls?
We can access that while we're in the puzzle.
Hmm.
But yes, I can let you screenshot that. That's probably a good idea. Just so I don't have to keep referencing it. Alright, archive. There you go.
It is done.
Alright, was it 4 for the solid purple?
Yes.
And that goes into...
Top right.
Right. Alright, and then solid yellow.
Is 1. Goes bottom
into
left.
bottom left. 1, you said?
Yes.
And then C is stripes. Orange goes into
13.
top left. D, solid blue.
Solid blue 2.
Is 2, you said?
Yes. 2 into center right.
Alright, solid green.
6.
And striped
And then-
F.
9.
No.
Of course they would end the puzzle on 9.
Uh-huh. Huh, that was easy.
Looks like something came out of the ball retrieval slot. You see? Down here.
What is this? Some sort of container, huh?
Gachapon.
Let's take it. Chili pepper!
Are these chili peppers? Yes, I believe these are the variety known as the hawk's claw. Alice, please, try some. I'm not eating that. I don't care what kind of claw it is. Are you even looking at them? These are obviously dart tips.
I don't know, I'm just not seeing it. They look like peppers to me.
Do you know what soft darts are? They use plastic tips instead of metal ones.
Oh my god, I love how stupid they are. Why won't it open? Mysteries upon mysteries. Press the triangle button. Suit of armor swung the weapon it was holding at the other suit's shield. Oh yeah, can't we like... Can we take these? Yeah. Give me that one. Give. Give. There you go. There we go. Glass is broken. Give.
Anne, I can't believe you broke the mirror shield. Now what is Link gonna do?
Oh,
Live with the Hylian shield.
also give pool cue. I don't remember why, but we have it now. I don't remember why we have this, but we have it now. I know there's a reason. Can we do this again? No.
Don't worry, I'm sure we'll get our cue at some point. I don't know. I'm with Kay on this. Start hitting it.
Hit.
It needs to feel at least a little fear, and then it'll behave itself.
Oh, what? Wait, why are you... What? Okay, no, I can't open that one. God, it's been fucking forever. Oh... We don't have darts, so we can't do that. I also don't actually know what the Allen key opens.
A lion? Do we need to feed it a sun?
The coin might have a sun on it, yeah.
Don't.
Where is coin?
Shouldn't have made a joke.
Yeah, it turns the lights on and off.
What happens with the spotlights on, but the room lights off?
Maybe? Worth a shot.
Silhouettes.
Okay, so developing pistol has two trigger buttons. That one does both. This one will do split. Yes, they give her the ability to just like run the arms out.
Okay. So that's how we were supposed to solve the puzzle.
Well, I've already got it. What?
You can do it.
There you go.
I never used it that much. I don't like it much.
I really love the hammer, actually. It's so much
Guess
fun.
it's just dangerous to fumble around in the dark.
Hmm.
You
Who would have thought?
you don't a lot. In boxes.
Oh,
Take
fuck.
then we have to figure out.
I don't know, poke the
did you try
deer.
the Allen,
What was a weapon?
did you try the Allen key on the glass cases on the wall?
Don't believe I did. Not an awful idea.
Not that one. The other
That,
ones.
that was the one I was thinking of initially.
I mean,
Wait a minute.
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure we're supposed to get the discs out of this. But I don't remember how. I don't recall what to do from here. It's been a hot minute.
This may sound completely absurd.
It already sounds absurd, but go on.
Combine dart tips with Q6. What happened?
Oh wait, do we just need to...
Oh my.
There we go. That's what I was missing.
So it's a key now.
And
meaning-
There we go.
we're rich.
So yeah, there you go. There's the suns that we feed the lion.
Okay. We're gonna.
There it is! Okay. What? How are
Okay.
you riding it?
Better.
Look at me go.
Oh my gosh, that is so.
This
I can't watch this.
There is
robot
no god.
Hey, Sigma, Alice.
He's waving at us now. Alice, what's going on? I'm scared.
I'm not watching. This isn't happening. Everything is fine.
Huh? What was that?
It seems to have taken a picture. Hooray!
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
This is great.
Ah, that was delightful. Now, where is that photograph? Ah, there we are. Excellent. I give this to you as a memento of our time together, Sigma.
I don't really. Just holding it makes me feel wrong.
No, that's hardly necessary.
Oh my gosh.
There we go.
Evidence.
So yes, that was necessary, by the way.
Excellent.
There's no way that was necessary.
It absolutely was.
Absolutely necessary.
Oh, I need to write. D9.
Of course they use 9. Oh, get the.
Z1. Was that not it? Oh, D1Z9. There we go. Oh,
Z9.
Oh, bosses are random. That's not the boss I saw.
there
That's
we
the fun
go.
one.
And now we can do this.
Did you get the achievement for dying at 0?
Oh my god. Alright, there we go.
Please tell me that these gold discs have the
You tried.
the frickin' actual titles of like the soundtracks of these games.
What, D9 and or D1 and Z9?
I don't fucking know at this point.
Oh, we need to fucking add the... Combine it with the picture. No.
Score of 91. A red, a blue, and a green combined to get 91.
If only we had some darts. So what was it? Red, then green, then blue?
Yes.
Alright, time for math!
I hate math. Can we skip math?
Unfortunately not. Alright, we need to get 91. Let's just fucking try some. So...
No, what level? 301,
60.
301, 501.
Let's say that blue is 60. That means green would need to be middle, and then red would need to be lowest. So we would need 31. If we get 26 here, then we would need 5. There is no 5. Okay. If we get 12 here, then we would need what? 19? There's no 19. Okay, so it's not triple. It's not triple 20. Let's try triple 13. So 39 means we need... Oh, fucking God. Math.
52.
Thank you. So green... Triple 7 would be too much. That would be 26. We could try that. And that means we need red to be
26.
what? 20. Don't think we can do that. So it's not that.
Alright, so we need 58.
Oh, so close.
34.
Wait. Oh, wait, no, that is it. Wait, no, that... Oh, no, that worked. Huh?
It doesn't need to be in order, it just needs to have the number.
I don't understand why that worked, but sure, we'll take it. There's the secret one.
That means there's another combination.
Sure is. So yeah, we did, Oh, okay, that's why. I misremembered the actual order. We accidentally did it correctly. Great. Love to see that. So we did red is greater than blue is greater than green. Now we need to do it the other way around, where green is the highest and red is the lowest. So green being the highest, we can do pretty easily with either triple 17 or double 20. So let's try triple 17. That means we need what?
40.
40? Yeah. So we need red to be the lowest it was.
Yeah.
So if we do triple 11, that would be 33 plus 51 is 84.
So then you would need 7.
So
that wouldn't work.
What about single 20? That would be 70. And then we would need another 20, so no. Triple 13 seems too much.
That'd be 39.
So that would be like, what, 90?
You would need 1.
You would need
There
one.
is no 1, alright.
Exactly.
So that is not the correct.
Okay, so 17 is probably not correct. Oh, let's try double 20. So
We would need 51.
let's try that. And then Oh wait, no. Why did I do red? Fucking. We need blue to be middle.
Yep. 79, that
We
means...
need 12. God damn it.
We have 13.
Oh. Can we get 38? Not that I can see. Alright, what about purple 11 from here? That means we need 10... 18? Oh.
18.
No, god damn it! God damn it, I need you to be there!
Wait, no, curb. No.
Oh yeah, 18, right there.
Yeah.
Yay! We got it! Thank you for catching that. I am very dumb, as you've noticed. Okay. Also, in case you didn't understand how darts worked that entire time. Yoink. We took the poster after we solved the puzzle. Very funny.
Can use it to wrap a picture in it so that we don't have to look at it.
Alright. Star, moon, moon. Just so I don't fuck up and forget to do this, I'm doing the secret one first.
Again.
Look, I've only done it once, okay?
Enough. That's enough for us to hang it over your head for the rest of your existence.
That's fair, I suppose. Pass. There we go. Star, star, sun. And there's a list. First, we have the map. Blah, blah, blah. Then we have the card keys.
Moon.
And a key.
Now we can leave.
That was the emptiest safe so far.
Yeah, we didn't get any
Usually-
notes in that one. Also, to be fair, the white room that we went through with Phi literally only had the 2 card keys and the key to the room, and that was it. Whoa, weird.
So you know what else we got from that room? A nice photo op.
You right.
The best photo op. K might have skyrocketed a bit in my favorability chart.
K is amazing. I love
Interesting.
every character in this game. They're all so good. What is this place? A warehouse?
Hey, look over there.
Those doors are white.
Shall we have a look then?
Actually, I take that back. I'm not a huge fan of Quark. Tenmyoji's very fun, though.
I mean, to be fair,
that's not
Quark's
your
been like,
point.
passed out for at least 3/4 of this game, so...
Yeah, Quark doesn't get much screen time. It's a little bit of a shame, but, when he's around,
what's
he's pretty
wrong?
alright, but...
Fuck them kids.
He's a little fucker.
Yeah, why don't you love me?
Are these chromatic doors, too?
They're all the same, though.
Well, this one's locked.
This one won't open either.
I'm grabbing me a
No,
bite
look
to eat.
here.
I'll be back.
It looks like they have the same locking mechanism as the other chromatic doors.
So these will be the next doors to open. We should go let the others know.
Right.
Alice and I returned to go, but Kay stayed put. Is something wrong?
No. I just feel as if I've seen this warehouse before.
Wait, you've been here before?
I don't know. Perhaps I haven't been here, only somewhere very similar. You mean the Floor A warehouse? Perhaps.
An Ambidex gate has been opened. 45 minutes remain until the Ambidex game polling closes. What the hell? Someone else must have opened one of the AB gates. Oh, that was you. I'm so sorry.
Before we got back, I imagine they don't care what happens to the rest of us. That would be the most logical explanation. In any event, we should return quickly.
Yeah, let's get going, guys. Dio, why the fuck did you open one of the doors?
I am willing to bet this pile of coins we got from the rec room that it was Dio.
If you're right, we
They're
can
not
pelt
worth
him with them.
They're not worth anything, just like Dio.
Oh my gosh.
Game says you're gonna suffer and you're gonna like it.
I don't know why it let me speed up that one time. It's very weird, because we hadn't actually seen that before, as far as I'm aware.
Sigma.
Where's Tenmyoji's team? Are they not back yet?
Nope. We were the first.
Then wait a little longer before you open the AB gate.
It wasn't us. I tried to stop him, but
Come on, it's
Okay,
not like
acceptable.
when we open the door really affects the matches, right? It's cool.
No, it's not cool. Your team returned quite early, Dio. Did your investigation go smoothly?
I guess.
Which room did you guys go into?
No treatment center.
Treatment center. How's that different from the infirmary?
But there were these pod things. I really saw myself in them, and also this weird cat that looked like the final boss of Mother.
Oh my
Look,
gosh.
just go see for yourself, alright? I don't feel like explaining references to Earthbound.
God, that is an entire branch of this game that we still have just not gotten to, huh? Alright.
You took something from the treatment center, didn't you?
Oh? What? The bag?
you did. I saw it too. After we opened the safe, you grabbed something out of it and put it in your pocket. Show us what you took.
Oh! Get away from me! Sorry, I'm eating clone food.
I got $5 on Clover. Clover shoved her hand into Dio's pocket and began to dig around.
It should be in this one.
Gold!
Before Dio could push her away, Clover found what she was looking for.
I knew it.
An injection gun? The label on the vial says neostigmine? What's this stuff for?
I don't know, but I feel like I've heard that name before somewhere.
Give it back. Yeah, I found it, so it's mine.
Hey!
With a desperate lunge, Dio managed to grab the gun back from Clover. But before she had a chance to protest...
Have any of you seen Quark? Anyone, please!
Quark? Did something happen to him?
We found a pantry on the other side of the red door, but after we left, he just disappeared.
Looked everywhere, but we can't find him.
You think he's lost?
Don't you think you're being a little optimistic there?
What?
Well, that little jerk's probably dead by now. You've already found one corpse, right?
The hell is wrong with you?
How could you? Why did you say such a horrible thing? Sorry, I had stress eat from the pantry. Whoa, simmer down there. Just saying it's a possibility.
Well, even if it is, we should all be looking for him.
Yes.
As we began to file out, I saw Alice staring intently into the corner of the warehouse. It seemed strange, but looking for Quark was my priority. I turned and headed toward the magenta door.
Alice, you're gonna die.
Wouldn't be the first time. I don't even know if it would be the last. Probably not.
Probably not.
Quark! Are you in here? Guess not. Damn, let's try floor B then. Yup, that's it. We're just gonna call his name after entering each room. That's all we're gonna do. If he doesn't respond, clearly he's not in there. There's no chance that he's unconscious or anything. It's fine.
Marco!
That's just
Polo's
that's
drowning.
just silly. He's not even wearing a polo.
Huh.
But how many holes?
Is he not? Is he?
I don't remember.
I think he might be wearing like a button-up. I don't know if it's quite a polo. Tenmyoji's team took the red door. They probably already searched that area pretty thoroughly then. Maybe I'll try the blue door. Oh wait, does that mean we get to see the treatment center? Oh boy! Get ready for another sneak peek! Oh wait, no, we're going into the rec room again. Quark! Where are you? He's not here either. The hell did he go?
Darn, I thought for sure he'd go for the ride. Ah, Sigma. Any luck?
Nothing. Can't find him anywhere.
I see.
What about you? Never mind. If you found him, you'd have said something already.
Indeed. I went to the treatment center as well as the floor B warehouse, but he was not there.
Oh well. Let's head back to floor A warehouse.
Good idea. Perhaps the others have had more luck. Well, did you find him?
Sorry. We couldn't find him anywhere.
I see. Are the three of you the only others to have returned?
Sai, you there?
Oh, sorry.
You're good.
Yeah, we're it.
I'm guessing you guys didn't have any luck either.
Sorry. Yeah. No clues or anything. I don't get it. With this many people looking, it seems like we'd be able to find him pretty fast.
Quark is only a child. It's possible he's become trapped in a small enclosed space.
Well, wouldn't we at least be able to hear him calling out for help?
Yeah, you're right.
Quark.
Tenmyoji's shoulders slumped. He looked old, much older than he had when we'd met. I could see tears glistening at the corners of his eyes. For just a moment, I saw in them all of his pain, fear, and despair, and it felt like someone had put my heart in a vice.
Despair, you say?
Then
Like
Dio
despair.
appeared, and the mood suddenly changed.
Hey! You guys, come here.
Dio?
What are you standing around for? They're in the crew quarters.
What?
Just come on.
Smells fishy.
I mean, I assume Dio has that deodorant.
Got BO? Get
Dio.
Dio!
God! Poor memory unlocked.
Well, that's fast.
Man, how many times have we seen this scene at this point?
No!
How? They're dead! There was a roaring in my ears. Breathing, heartbeat. My footsteps sounded muffled, as if I was hearing them through layers of cotton. I pressed a shaking hand to Alice's neck. Her skin was still warm, but the only pulse I felt was my own. Looking down, it was clear why. Something had been driven into her chest so far that only the hilt was visible, and the entire front of her body was covered in blood. One could survive something like that. I forced myself to swallow the stinging lump in my throat and turned towards Luna. Unlike Alice, at first glance she seemed unharmed. As I reached for her neck to check for her pulse, however, I saw a red mark near her jawline. Nearby on the floor sat an injection gun. I knew what I would find, but pressed my fingers to her neck and waited. Nothing. They're dead.
My god. What on earth happened here?
Gas killed
Ooh.
whoever it was that killed the old lady in the AB room.
You're saying this mysterious person killed Luna and Alice?
Maybe only one of them was supposed to be killed, but the murderer had to kill the other one to keep them quiet.
Or perhaps they killed one another. Luna stabbed Alice in the chest, after which Alice attacked with her injection gun.
Far-fetched.
That's
Look.
Sir-fetched to you.
Look at Alice's clothes. No sign of struggle. Also, we are not in that region. I don't think they fought.
Then were they killed somewhere else and then brought here? No. If that were the case, there would be much less blood. I guess that's true.
Whatever the case, we have too few clues to figure it out right now. We'd all separated to look for Quark. Any one of us could have done it.
I mean, the killer is one of us.
Do you think there's someone else in here?
Well,
Do you
There's an
think that-
entire army of robots nearby. Do you want me to answer
no,
that
we
question?
haven't. We haven't opened that door. That door is not opened in this route.
Do you think that Zero Senior killed these two as well as the old woman?
Oh, give me a break. How can you just sit around here talking?
No point in making a fuss.
Are you fucking kidding me? One of us is a killer. Can't think of a better reason to make a fuss.
You do realize you're the most likely suspect, don't you?
Excuse me?
You wait until the rest of us have gathered in the warehouse. Then you kill Alice and Luna. You pretended to be the first to find them, and
Are you saying I did this?
I'm just saying it's a possibility.
You always say it's just a possibility, Fi. It's your
Bitch,
cat.
yes, I do. You don't need to get so worked up about it. Also, do we need to go over Schrodinger's cat again?
No, but what we need to do is 10 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes. Remember that thing that just happened? Yeah, no, you should go do that. So if you don't vote, your choice is set to ally. Guess that means Luna's vote will be ally for this round.
Yes, it does. Perhaps that outcome is what the killer was after.
They killed Alice and Luna for that? Who would Luna's opponent be?
Quark and myself.
One person is missing, and the others bought the farm. They sold fart's the most suspicious one here.
Want to say that to my face?
Yeah, you killed her so you could get more points in the AB game.
Are you an idiot? How do you explain Alice? She's playing K, not me. Ah, not quite. Even without his partner Alice, Sigma will still be able to cast a vote as he wishes. Ah, then maybe that's why Luna died. Maybe they meant to kill Sigma, but something went wrong in the... True, I suppose that is a possibility. But we are engaging in pure speculation here. There is little to no evidence to support any of this.
Plus, knowing this game, there's no chance in hell that Sigma's the first to die. Because that's not how these games work. Gotta be the camera for like 20 different possible case studies.
Well, we should probably head back to the warehouse.
We should take their bracelets with us, then.
Huh? Do they really matter anymore?
Without their bracelets, some of us would be unable to open the secondary chromatic doors.
You're pretty calm, pal. Too calm. You did it, didn't you?
A sterling deduction. I await your further insight.
I love it when Kay's being catty.
He wears a mask, therefore he is guilty, perhaps.
What did you just say? Are you fucking with me?
Knock it off. Actually, no, hang on, Kay, one more. Is there really any point to arguing about this?
I mean, yes, there is. Telling Dio to fuck off. Anyway, fight.
There, Sai?
Sorry. Agreed. We aren't getting any younger here.
I apologize. We should return to the warehouse.
Alice?
Come on, Clover. We gotta go.
No! can't just leave her here.
Clover.
If you don't vote, Dio might get out. Huh? What? She's got 6 BP right now. If you don't vote, you'll automatically ally. And I'd bet my left arm he'll pick Betray. That'd be 3 points, which will put him at 9. Once he's got that, there's nothing stopping him from opening the number 9 door. I'll try and pick ally, of course. But Dio's not an idiot. He'll try and stop me or get in my way somehow. Dio will have 9 points? What are you going to do, Clover? If you stay here, you might be letting Alice's killer get away. Fine. I'll do it. There's no way I'm going to let him get 9 points. Good.
Fucking fine!
Let's go.
Fine, looking at Clover like, pick Betray, do it. I don't want Dio to get out.
I like the. If I was any D&D class, Whispers Bard.
Yeah. Honestly, though, you're not even that far off. 5 minutes remain until Amphinex game polling closes. Like, honestly, either that or Lore Bard. Like, those are pretty fucking up there for Fi.
Eloquence Bard as well. Perfect arguments that cannot just have constant fucking
Yeah, no, that's
reliable talent on persuasion and deception.
I took a deep breath and unlocked the AB room. No matter how hard I looked for answers, all I found were more questions. Who'd killed Alice and Luna? Where was Quark? We're not going through the whole fucking list of questions like we did before, but I wasn't in any kind of mood to play along with Zero's ridiculous games. At this point, I didn't really have a choice. I heaved a silent sigh and started towards the entrance to my AB room.
Sigma, what would you say to voting ally? I would reciprocate, of course.
Huh?
You have 5 BP. If we both ally, then you will gain 2 points, leaving you with 7 in total. Should you also cooperate mutually in the following round, you would gain another 2 points, bringing you to 9. Conversely, if you were to choose to betray me during this round, you would gain 3 points, for a total of 8. In other words, you will be unable to reach 9 BP until the round following this one. That being the case, choosing ally is the most logical choice.
True, but how many points do you have?
Me?
As I recall, you and Clover chose Betray in the first AB game. That means you should have 6 BP right now. If you betray me and get another 3, then you could get all the way to 9 this round.
Ah, yes, that is true. However, escaping as soon as possible is not my goal.
But you picked Betray in the first round, didn't you?
That was in the interest of my own safety. As I had only 3 points at the time, the prospect of losing 2 of them was very unsettling. Now that I have 6 BP, I have some room for error.
Why wouldn't you want to get out of here as soon as you possibly could?
Of course I would like to, but attempting to do so would be unwise.
Why is that?
Isn't it obvious? If I escape on my own, everyone else will be trapped here forever.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Have you forgotten what Zero told us?
Look, I am Sigma. I am dealing with so much information right now, I forget everything. You can only open the 9-door once, bitches.
I trust you remember now.
So if someone opens it and escapes.
Precisely. Did you not realize? Perhaps I shouldn't have said anything.
Hey, don't tell me you're planning to just leave us all in the lurch and take off by yourself.
I would never do that. Except for the one time where I did that.
That is true, he did absolutely do that once.
Yeah.
Consider the following. If I did manage to get to 9 points before anyone else, do you think the rest of our companions would allow me to leave?
To be fair, a lot of the times where that has happened, nobody has been able to stop the person from just leaving anyway.
Especially knowing that, if they did, they would remain here for the rest of their lives.
Well, no, of course we'd stop you.
You see? Working toward leaving as a group is the most logical choice for me.
1 minute remains until Ambidex game polling closes.
Our time is nearly up. I trust you will choose wisely.
Yeah, of course. You too. $30 remain until Ambidex game polling closes. Yeah, I made a compelling argument, but I still had to make my choice. And I think this is going to be where we save it and wrap it up for tonight. We will save this decision for later. Thank you all
Absolutely betray Alice again.
so very much for stopping by. Take care of yourselves. And we'll catch you in the next stream. Bye-bye.